Hey guys, 7th of August 2024 today. I'm Drutter and I have a video about the Trump attempted assassination a few weeks ago. I've been paying attention to it here and there. I'm quite busy with my health and my kids, but it is a very important issue. I feel like if he hadn't turned his head, the whole world would be very different right now for all of us. And it was meant to be that way, and it's not that way, and so that's great, but it can't just drop the story. You can't just not find out who did that and why, and investigate thoroughly, and that hasn't been done. So there are people on YouTube that are doing that. I had something to contribute, so I have a little bit of time, so I thought I would do that right now. It's going to be quick and dirty. I have to say something. Not very many people have seen this updated new high-quality version of the footage, which is completely different than the original footage. And so this reveals things, and not many people have seen it, and I'm one of those people, and I happened to notice something when I was seeing it, so I feel like I need to say something. Larger channels with more resources and that can handle more risk and such will take this and run with it. So this will be an analysis of two clips, and they're both linked below, freely available on YouTube. Heavily hidden, of course, but they're there, and you can find them with the links. So both clips were taken simultaneously. It was during the shooting and a little bit before and after as well, but they were on different sides of Building 6. That's the building where Crooks was on the rooftop and firing from, and all the action happened. The Stewart clip is on the south side, the long side of the building that faces the rally, and it has great audio of shots, and it has, aftermath and everything of the scene of the cops running around. Really good shots of that. And the Grimley clip is on the west side, the back of the building, I guess you could call it, the other side of the parking lot. There was some crowd over there, maybe about 100 people, and they had noticed Crooks a few minutes earlier and were talking about it and calling about it, and then as it got closer to the actual shots and people saw the gun more and realized what was going on. He was setting up and getting closer. They were getting panicky, and people were running left and right, panicking. Kids were being packed up into strollers and taken away. Families were leaving. People were gathering behind the tree. They knew something was about to happen. And there was visuals of Crooks in that shot, both alive and dead. And I'm not going to show it here, but there are excellent shots of him dead and reasonable shots of him alive as well, popping his head up and looking at the group of people that are on this side of the building. So those are the two clips, and a very low quality version, like I said, an edited version of the Grimley clip was available almost from the start, but it wasn't until now that we could actually see any of the people that are in it, as he yesterday uploaded the full file. And about a week ago we got the Stewart clip with images of 3 agents coming around the building after the shots and checking windows, and then meeting with other law enforcement and collaborating at the parking lot on the east side of the building. So the 3 agents, we can name them 1, 2, and 3. The number 1, Agent 1, is he's been called ZZ Top, but yeah, he's got like a ZZ Top, long beard, white, or Santa, I guess you could say. He's got a medium build, maybe a little bit older. I don't know. Gray beard makes you think 50s or 60s, but his body looks more like he's in his 40s. I'm not sure, but he's not a kid anyway. He had a dark hat on, not a cap, but kind of almost like a fishing hat or something like that. Sunglasses, a navy blue t-shirt with interesting lettering on the back, beige shorts, and dark footwear. So this is kind of person that there's not very many of in a crowd of 100 people. You'd expect to see about no people that look like that. Maybe one person that looks like that in a group of 100 people. So yeah, he kind of stood out. And then we've been talking about him for a while. Agent 2, he was working with Agent 3, obviously I think working with Agent 1 as well, but he was working very closely and staying hip to hip basically with Agent 3, and very close, shoulder to shoulder almost, throughout the whole thing. Both of them have an athletic build. I guess they're younger, maybe 25, 30 years old, it looks like. They had tan shorts, or Agent 2 had tan shorts. He had a dark t-shirt, a dark cap, dark shoes, and sunglasses. And then Agent 3 was similar in appearance to Agent 2, except the shorts were green, and there's a logo on the dark t-shirt, and his cap was on backwards, and his shoes were light colored instead of dark. But he also had sunglasses, and the other things were the same with Agent 3. So that's Agent 1, 2, and 3. And these guys started visibly checking the building moments after the shooting. Everybody could see. They came along the front where everyone was probably looking, because that's where the shots had come from, and they're in quite a bit of footage, and especially the Stewart clip, checking in the windows as they go along the front of the building. But many are asking, where did they come from? Why did they arrive within like a minute of the shooting? And there they were, coming around the building, checking it. Well, why weren't they checking? Was there a threat there or something? Or if there was a threat, why weren't they checking? Why didn't they? When people were calling for help, why didn't those guys come and help them? They were saying like, police, gun! Someone's got a gun up there. Nobody was helping them on that side of the building where they could see Crooks setting up. So where did these guys come from if they weren't over there? Because that's where they emerged from in the Stewart clip. So Chris Martinson, linked below, he talked about the new Grimly upload last night, and he said he's looked in that footage for those 3 agents in the group of people, the crowd, I guess maybe 60, 80, 100 people, but he did not see them. So I pulled up the original high-def file in a video viewer, and I checked frame by frame. The 3 agents are visible in the first seconds of the video. There they are. When you do a still of video, you don't get the whole picture. When you see thousands of pictures strung together, even if it's low resolution, you still get an idea of what you're looking at. This I can't really show you very well, but we will watch clips of the video, and I'll link you to it, and you can watch that. But these images don't they don't show everything, just so you know. The 3 agents are standing with the spectators, kind of off to the side a bit and to the back a little bit. It's like purposely standing a little bit away from the action, but still able to see and hear everything, if you know what I mean. Agent 1 is on the outskirts of the group of people in the back who's watching Crooks. They're watching him get into position. Some of them start running around, others are yelling, he's got a gun, we need police, all this kind of stuff for quite some time. And the people on the side of the building had spotted him minutes ago. Only recently at this point were they in full panic mode. And that's just right before the shots are being taken. I imagine he's like in aiming position and aiming towards the crowd and aiming towards Trump on the podium and stuff. So this was the moment, and they could tell that something was about to happen. You can see agents 2 and 3 moving to position in the background, and then waiting there close to the buildings, just in the background, and same clothing there. No single screenshot captures all 3 agents really well together in the same screenshot clearly, but if you watch the high-def footage, you can go frame by frame as well, it's very clear that these are the same 3 agents seen just a minute later on the south side, and meeting up with uniformed law enforcement by the parking lot. So I then went frame by frame in the Stewart clip, just thinking like, is this for real? Did these guys, are these the same ones? Like, they look the same, and there can't be that many people, like especially groups of 3 people, that look like this. You can see them in this crowd, and then you see them over here in this crowd, the same 3, the same build, the same beard, the same clothing. So I went frame by frame in the Stewart clip, and I saw Agent 1, or someone that looks exactly like Agent 1, walk from the group of people that we had just seen him in, over to Building 6, and then walk toward the parking lot. He's just behind Agents 2 and 3. So, as far as I can tell, that was definitely them watching while Crooks set up and took his shots. But please view and analyze the clips yourself. My, quick jobby here is just a start. And Stewart and Grimley recorded it, uploaded it. I spotted something, and now others can analyze the details of that, and of course the implications. In peace and liberty, Drutter.
Probably 20 people. And that's a little bit old, but check it out on something if you want to really see
Kill confirmed, he said.
What he said? Kill confirmed?
He said kill confirmed. He was on the roof.
Yeah.
One seriously injured, I just heard on the cops' radio.